something that would be in the context of the
What he
supernatural?
described as being a gray, silver-looking, upright bipedal creature, dragging a deer out of that cave is one of the hill.
Where he goes, hey, I got a question for you. He goes, do you believe in demons?
And it takes one big step and vanishes. I'm like, oh my God, that was a Bigfoot.
And look at these pictures of this white creature.
Something 7'3" to 8 foot tall.
Right.
That, let's say it like.
And I'll tell you right now, if this was a bear, then this bear was standing on his hind legs, and he was running like a man. No, this wasn't no bear.
Now, when it stood up, that's when I knew it was a dog man.
Tyler,
Denny,
we're back in Kentucky.
we're back in.
Back in
Leave?
Kentucky. We left.
We left. Yes, we went to California,
We went to California. Got
Washington.
overwhelmed by a abnormal, humongous amount of sightings.
Yeah.
And we're retreating back to the safety of Kentucky, where the sightings aren't quite as crazy. I got a news story here from 2012, September 12th, 2012. This lady, Teresa, she wouldn't give her last name. It says here that a lot of people don't do that because Bigfoot believers have a fear of ridicule. She had paid money to a paranormal research group to go out through the Daniel Boone National Forest. She paid $75, by the way. I don't know if that's a bargain or not, but I imagine the market's got to be all over the place. Her group stumbled upon the creature, go figure, as it was trying to kill a deer. Says here he was interrupted by a bright light shining in his face, and they were along the trails near Cave Run Lake. So I'm going to go ahead and get the handy dandy map going and go to Cave Run Lake. And yet again, folks, we are back at a body of water. Now, disclaimer, I'm not going to speak for Tyler. He can say his own opinion on this, but I don't know if what we're seeing is in fact a rock solid theory, but it is a working theory. So bear with me. I'm not trying to claim that we're, the end all here. We're just doing our part to try to help. And there's field researchers out there walking the woods with flashlights, looking and taking pictures of tree structures, tree breaks, taking casts of footprints, things like that. They're doing some awesome work. So for the time being, I'm more than happy to be the guy at the computer working on the map for them. If you are a field researcher, and I'm sure you could appreciate what we're trying to accomplish. So I'm looking at Cave Run Lake right now. The only bad part about this article is that they did not give us any inkling of which side of this enormous lake they're on, which kind of sucks, to be honest with you. Also goes on to say that Teresa is an established spiritual medium and animal communicator. And she said that she wanted to talk to the Bigfoot. So I'm not sure how that would go. But for the sake of the map, I'm going to mark Cave Run Lake as our 2012 sighting. The only thing about this sighting that kind of gives me a little bit of pause is that the agenda was to go out and maybe see, at least that's the impression I'm getting from this, that they were on their way out to try to see Bigfoot. I'm not real sure. I don't imagine they'd be ghost hunting out in the middle of the Daniel Boone Forest, do you?
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
I've never heard anything kind of paranormal activity going out through there, but
Yeah.
you never know.
I have a Google search here for Daniel Boone Forest, if I can get to it. There's quite a few people that believe that Bigfoot is in fact in Daniel Boone Forest. Let's see here. What do we got? Another one. Bigfoot hunters gather in Daniel Boone. Oh, in Moorhead, Kentucky. There's a group here that's in 2013. We're organizing a expedition into the forest. What else we got here? Finding Bigfoot. Looks like they actually may have even ventured near that area. But what else we got here? Bigfoot hunting in the Bluegrass State. Yeah, when I get to these, it's a little. If the only thing I can say is that the term that comes to my mind is a little frustrating. When I see this in the article, it says Bigfoot hunters hit the woods with infrared cameras and laser pointers, and for an additional $25 each, participants could buy boxed evidence kits that included plastic bags, specimen cups, tweezers. 50 registrants forked out $75 a piece to attend the event. When I see stuff like that, it makes me think of there's like haunted houses people set up, and you pay a couple bucks and you go in and get scared.
Yeah.
That's what stuff like this reminds me of. I'm not looking for event planning Bigfoots. I'm looking for happenstance. Let's see. Jackson County, Kentucky, 2006, December 22nd. Large bipedal animal strolls past home near the National Boone Forest. Daniel Boone National Forest. Sorry, that's Jackson County. You seen that one?
No, I haven't seen that one. I found one myself, but this one's a little on the. You could say that it's either one way or another. It's either a hoax, or this guy actually probably found something that no one has found before, and it's could be a huge conspiracy.
Okay.
So it's either nothing or really something. This happened in Grant County and Dry Ridge, Kentucky.
Ooh.
Dry Ridge. I found a skull a few days ago on my farm while I was hunting. I've showed it to everybody I know, and they said it's an ape. No other bones were found. I live on a farm, and being a hunter, I find skulls and bones all the time.
Does it say
And
when? When?
This is the same year that you started with, 2012.
2012. Okay.
November 16th.
Okay.
And then he says, this is nothing like I've ever seen before. We've seen things that we can't explain here. I would like to have someone answer on what's going on. He goes to also notice on this thing. Something was making whooping noises and yells the week before I found the skull while we were hunting.
Wow. Okay.
And then it goes to show that this investigator, the person that actually posted this, he actually talked to the guy on the telephone. He got a little bit more information, but it's a lot. I don't want to go all into it, but what makes me kind of think that if this is true and he found something tangible, something that's no one's ever seen before,
Yeah.
because he said that the investigator that was talking to him said that he said he was sent a jawbone out to DNA testing.
Wow.
So, but there's no follow-up to this. So, with that being said, like, I don't know if these guys never just talked to him again. They just swept it under the rug. I don't know, like, what's going on. Like, there's no information about this. So, whoever he sent it to, or even if he found something. So, like, that's the crazy thing. But this happened in Grant County.
Grant County, okay.
But this wasn't an actual sighting, so I really can't. This doesn't really help our theory. I feel like I kind of got us off track.
Oh, that's pretty interesting, though.
But it's still pretty interesting.
Very interesting. Okay. That'd be pretty wild to be able to actually see it, you know, to get a look at it.
Oh yeah, at least see it, like, because if he only sent the jawbone out, he still has parts of the upper. I don't know the anatomy of the skull.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I only know jawbone. So like he probably has the upper part, the upper receiver of the skull.
Yeah, I'm not real sure on that either, but I'd love to see it, you know, and get a look at that. That would be
But even
pretty
if it is
mind-blowing.
an ape skull, what the hell was it doing out there in the first place?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at Lawrence County. Yeah, Lawrence County. Seems like Lawrence County's had quite a lot of activity. I want to bring up Lawrence County and I just want to see where it is located at in regards to my spelling is terrible. In regards to some of the sightings we found already, where are we at here? So we're east. Okay, east of the 2012 sighting. Lawrence County.
Okay, yeah, it's right above Pikesville. Or Pikes. Or Pike. Ugh, can't talk.
Okay, here's 2018. Family frightened by ongoing Class B activity around rural home. 12.5 miles south of Grayson. So let's find Grayson. Grayson, Kentucky. I'm hopefully that is in the same. Yep. Okay, so there's Grayson. So I'm gonna go. Where's our handy dandy? Let's say we need to go 12 miles south. Okay. So right around Stevens County. Or Stevens. I don't know if this I don't think it's a county, it's like a city. So let's see here. I'm gonna put a mark down here. I'm just gonna put it kind of on the trail here. Let's see, 2012 or 2018, October 28th. Okay, so that's October 28th, 2018. I hope I got that close to where they're describing. Let's move on.
I got one, same county.
Okay.
It was 3 years back. 2015 fall, October. Actual date is 10/21/15. It's in Blaine County, Blaine.
Okay, Blaine, Kentucky. Yep, I'm on it. It's that is southeast of where we were just at, and I'm gonna have to get you to give me that date again, if you wouldn't mind.
10/21/15.
10/21/2015 sighting.
Yeah, this one says it's a sighting.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking. I'm checking out Blaine. There's a big old giant patch of forest here. Okay. There's Blaine Creek right here running through it. I was kind of getting worried. I was like, I don't see any big, creek or river or anything, but yep, sure as heck there is. All right. I got one. Lawrence County, nearest town, Blaine, near Route 32, 2015. Let's see if I can find that. Okay, nope, way too far away. Let's look at this one more time. Nearest town is Blaine, so I tell you what, I'll just go to Blaine and see if I can't find Route 32. Kentucky 32 in Moorhead. That's a good ways away here. Let's see. Maybe there's some details here. I'm not seeing anything. I'm really not seeing anything to give me any kind of I mean, it just says Lawrence County. And it says the nearest town is Blaine, but that doesn't really help. I mean, this whole thing is Lawrence County. Yeah, Lawrence County, the nearest town is Blaine. But where the hell is Route 32 at? And how big is Blaine? That's one thing.
It does on my map. It does. The town of Blaine does not look that big.
Yeah.
Doesn't look that big. But the whole town, it looks like it doesn't have that much. A lot of the area that it's mapped out is like wooded area. I want to say a good 75% of this town is wooded area.
Oh, I think I found 32.
Yeah, 32 goes down the center of it.
Okay.
It goes through Blaine Creek.
Wow, okay. So that's this road going right through it?
Yeah, it's right by the Timbers County Market.
Okay.
I don't know if you can. That's like the dead center of it. It says 32.
Okay, I see it. Okay, so it says here that the farm is a 200-acre farm. Closest neighbors are miles away, so maybe we can get an idea of that. But I doubt it. That's like a needle in a haystack. This is pretty rural. I mean, it doesn't even say what kind of farm, you know, if it's... I mean, some of these are... Okay, well, anyway, I mean, we have the gist of it.
I have another one. This is actually kind of recent.
Okay.
This one's actually in the city. It's in the county of Elliott County, town of Sandy Hook, Kentucky.
Okay.
It's near the road Highway 650.
Highway 650.
The date is 5/25/2020.
5/25/2020. So this is pretty recent. Any kind of details on this one? As far as the sighting?
Apparently this guy was driving down the road. Josh was driving north on Highway 650 towards Highway 7. He was traveling at about 45-50, and after he rounded a curve, he spotted an upright, hairy creature standing on the right side of the road. Josh's high beams were on as they approached the creature. It squatted down in the tall grass after Josh passed it. It applied his brakes and blew his horn. After stopping, he looked in the rearview mirror, but it was too dark to see. So,
Oh, wow.
the creature stood about 5 to 6 feet tall. It's kind of a small size.
Yeah, I mean, in regards to some of the forest giants we've been hearing about, it's kind of a small dog. But hey, just because you're small doesn't mean you don't get to be on our list.
Yeah, but he does show some pictures. I will send them over to you.
Okay. State Highway 650, I see it.
There's the first one.
Okay,
There's the second one.
let's take a look.
These are the footprints that he found after, I guess, after he went back into the daylight.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty crazy. I don't know what to make of that, but it's pretty wild.
I'm just saying, like, with those being at that height, like, okay, if these feet prints are real,
Yeah.
that height would be he would be way, like, really disproportionate. I think I'm saying that wrong. It's just like weirdly shaped.
Yeah.
A short Sasquatch with giant feet.
Right. Maybe adolescent. I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. Like, yeah, like,
where's Mama at? That's what I want to know. Why isn't she watching her kid?
yeah, being that close to the street.
Yeah. Anything could happen. So yeah, you know, bodies of water, folks. It always seems to come back to bodies of water. I mean, here's a street in the middle of nowhere that happens to intersect with a pretty prominent little river lake system. You know, and here we have our same northeast to southwest, or southwest to northeast lightning bolt that you see happening over here. You know, like if you go back to these, you'll see a really, really, you know, prominent arc. I'm not saying that these are hard evidence, but I am saying that you're seeing a very, very specific group of circumstances. Few different possibilities. One is all of these are hoaxes. And if that's the case, then every single one of these people had to corroborate this, because all of them included areas of prominent water sources. So my question is how? If it is a hoax, it's almost more unbelievable than the Sasquatch itself. I would have an easier time believing that a creature is moving along this kind of lightning bolt pattern across the map. And that's the ultimate goal of this. The ultimate goal of this is to try to find those patterns and try to weed out the ones that just don't fit. And if they don't fit, we will mark them. Mark them as, this one, hey, this one doesn't fit. Or, hey, this one, this one sounds made up. But I'm interested in this county. I think this is pretty interesting. All right, here's one. January 4th, 2012. Yatesville Lake.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Where'd you say, Yatesville?
Yatesville Lake. Says Lawrence County, Yatesville Lake. So I'm gonna pull up Yatesville Lake. I wonder if it's Yatesville. Yep, Yatesville State Park. Oh, what do you know? There's our lightning bolt again. So, it's funny too, because this sighting actually named the lake. So apparently there's a church somewhere right here, and to the left of that church, is this it right here? That looks like it could be a church. Got a lot of woods, and there's our lake. So I'll put it right here. This was January 4th, 2012. So 2012 was really busy for this county.
Which county is this?
Yeah, we're still in Lawrence County.
Lawrence County? Okay.
Yeah. Interesting notes here on the BFRO about this was the next day when they came back to the same spot where you had the sighting. all the pine trees in the area were knocked over or bent over or pushed over. That's pretty interesting. Then we have a possible description here. I don't know if this is significant, but I'll mark it down just in case it comes up again. Possible description is dark brown to a lighter brown on the tips, almost blonde.
Personally, never heard that one. I've always heard dark brown.
Yeah. It's also happened